Wow.
Word. It's crazy. You miss 7 days and all of a sudden you start to miss it. It's definitely been a busy 7 days. I wanna,
That was the move.
what's going on, guys? We're gonna wait till a couple of people get up in here before we start. With the shoulder roll.
Like cool. Violent.
Oh God. Feels good. Welcome. We using a streaming service, so if you in here, you might as well say a little hello so we can acknowledge you properly. And when you hear your family, so Benita, there's another one right here, okay?
Yours connected?
Nothing's connected to it.
No, but your foot.
What about my foot?
It just should start swinging because you like swinging your feet when you talk.
Hold on, baby. Welcome to the Left Podcast. Once again, every Thursday, 8:30 or 9 o'clock. You know, sorry we on nigga time and it's never the exact time, but we getting our professionalism together.
Technically your job.
It was actually because of work.
I think the people that watch us already know this already. They like, yo, if they go on late, this nigga's work.
And I appreciate y'all for sticking there with me and still watching views. I don't think we have a vid yet that has less than 100 views. All of our views have been going up. And that's thanks to people. People who watch it, people who rewatch it and want to learn something different. People hit me up on my DMs and want to debate about shit I said all the time. They actually screen record what I said and then have a whole conversation in my DMs about it, which is dope. So it's nice that people are paying attention.
That's
but
basically a lot of it.
Yeah, it's a lot. I can't get to
the alternate parking part.
It's not. It's just conversations about relationships and advice. Damn, man. Anyways, it's me. Okay, it's your favorite host with the most. Some people call me Mario. Other people call me Easy Does It. But in the street, they call me Como Tu Estás. And my co-host,
Marlo.
AKA,
Kello.
there we go. All right. That's the opener to every single that's the opener to every single show from now on. This is exactly how we're gonna open it to make sure we getting into it. So first topic of the day. Hey, Ms. Lambert, welcome. First topic we're gonna get into. I wanted to start with the 50-50 rule in a relationship, but I kind of really wanted to jump into, shout out to my girls, my women. I appreciate you guys. I wanted to get into the McDonald's and the dad situation. Now, for those of you who've been living under a rock, there was this father who mother called him and notified the dad that the child was hungry. So what does the dad do? The dad goes to McDonald's and go get his son something to eat. The dad ended up not bringing enough food for the rest of the children who were in the household. So mommy got upset, cursed him out, put him on video, and kind of thought that she was going to go viral because he was a piece of shit. But come to find out, some people were on the fence about it. Right. Some people feel like, okay, as a mom, you're responsible for feeding your children. You should have made sure there was food in the fridge. And if you call one dad to feed his child, that's exactly what he's going to do. Right. But on the other hand, you have traditional people who thinks to themselves and say, you know what? Maybe the kids might want something to eat. But they don't know. Maybe he didn't have money to get the rest of the kids something to eat.
But if you paid attention to the video, it's already cut your wisdom. see what the nigga was driving?
I know his view looked bad.
So if his vehicle looked bad, what makes you think he could afford gas to even take McDonald's for the rest of the kids when he's struggling?
Not at $5.50 plus a gallon. And you know he's not putting 93 in that. He definitely putting 87, 84 down there. They probably do 82 or 79.
So he did what he could do to bring his child some food. The whole situation with that video, you called him to out it because you clearly said this is not the first time he did it. So that means that you have an expectation of more from a person that is no longer your partner, that's still supposed to be doing his due diligence, quote unquote, his due diligence for children that you had with somebody else.
And then there's some of us who one father take care of his kids and you use his funds to take care of all of them.
Right. But
even the kids that's not his.
Wasn't her makeup, nails, eyebrows done, all that other shit?
I have no idea, bro. I was kind of disgusted by the whole situation. I grew up traditional. I was raised by a stepdad. So I already know what it's like to have your little brother picked up and going somewhere. But what he did for him, he did for all of us. Right. So when he picked my little brother up and took him out, he took me and Calvin out too. I promise you.
Because I understand why he was being petty. He was being petty. But the real petty, like the way that he would have won in being petty, is I would have went to buy the girl groceries.
And that's what I thought should have been the thing. Like whatever even the $8-9, whatever the McDonald's was.
Would have paid for rice.
I'm telling you.
Or the chicken nuggets for the kids, and everybody would have ate.
These motherfuckers would have had eggs and rice with sauteed whatever vegetables was in there.
But you know the chicken.
And that would have been the meal.
Chicken nuggets pack like $3. Shit, go $3.
Word?
Yeah. That would have fed all of them.
We all would have ate microwave.
Even her bum ass.
I'm telling you. And a big thing of rice is only what, five and change?
Right. And then she
last you a couple days.
My food stamps ain't kicking in. So you depending on food stamps. So that means you definitely don't work.
Clearly.
You just said you don't work.
Some people require the extra assistance, which is crazy. I personally feel like she was wrong. I feel like the man was kind of reasonable because he did what he had with what he had
to bring food to that child, and that's what he did.
But you try to sucker him and call him to bring food for all your kids, as if they don't got dads. Like you didn't fuck him to make them extra kids. But as a mother's job is tough. She's definitely responsible. She's handling a lot. God bless her. Sending you healing energy. I hope that goes well. But damn, that's tough, bro. Father's got it bad.
That's a fact.
Bad. Somebody told me that Father's Day is the 26th most celebrated holiday in the world. Father's Day. Number 1 is Christmas. Number 2 is Mother's Day. Then Father's Day all the way down at 26. You know where's Halloween? Number 6. So that means pumpkins,
it's basically on this day,
costumes, and monsters are celebrated more than dads. That's tough. That is tough. Fathers aren't respected and they aren't given their just due like they're supposed to. But hey, what can we do? How was your week, King? How's your week going?
It's going good. Just tired.
I felt that.
Just tired.
I definitely felt that. Tired is the word of the day. I don't know how I do it every Thursday to come on here and say what's up to you guys.
3-4 jobs.
Fresh hairstyles. Well, thank you for noticing, Miss Norris.
Thank you.
I have growing hands in my scalp, so she's definitely doing her damn thing. Shout out to her.
I like how you said that.
Growing hands, bro.
I like that metaphor you used there.
Kim, what's up, girl? How you doing? What else? Where we at? Rules. Relationship rules. That was going to be the topic. A lot of people believe in the 50-50 rule of when you're in a relationship. Cynthia, hello. How you doing, Cyn? Milka, it looks the same. This is my current favorite style, okay? I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else.
You know light skin hate comes in different shapes.
All the time. And it's always the lightest ones in the room making the most noise.
Sorry.
Right. This is my style. This is what I like. I like double strand twists. It's either this or I take my hair out and rock that out. I'm really not going to do much. Somebody asked me if I was going to dye my hair, and that's a hell to the no. I don't want to color my hair. It's just not a thing that I love to do. I grew my hair to enhance myself. I'm not coloring no tip at all. It's not for me. I don't feel like at my age, colors is supposed to be a thing. Not for me. All right, colorism is ridiculous. Agreed with you. Finally. So back to the topic. Relationship rules. Some people think 50-50 is the basic relationship rule, and 50-50 is cool because we're in a new generation that thinks differently. Women are getting paid more, damn near more than men, if not equal to. Some areas the men are important, but women are carrying their load now. So how do you feel about going 50-50 on everything in a relationship?
I don't know. Traditionally, I don't know.
Shelly says it's never 50-50. Would you like to elaborate, ma'am? And Kim said, fuck that, 50-50. Mr. Torres says 50-50 is cool starting out, but I would hope it results in each other giving their all as time passes. Not for nothing, I'm kind of old school, right? And the way I remember my people doing it in the household I grew up, the men handled the big bills, the women handled the small shit. So rent on the man. Car insurance, maybe the cable or the light on the man. But I lived in the project, so cable, light, and rent was one and the same. Shout out to Webster Projects. But I'm leaning. I'm a little more 60-40, right? Where I would take care of the cars and the car upkeeps and the rent, the little shit and groceries. Top three. I personally feel like that's the top three men should take care of. The little miscellaneous shit like Wi-Fi cable, toilet tissue, tank tops, boxers, socks, like the little shit like that. I feel like women should definitely hold that down.
That's your job.
Not that it's not that gender role. I'm not a gender role type of person.
That's your
But
job.
the traditional man, I feel like we handle the big shit. Y'all handle the miscellaneous stuff that this nigga would never think of to buy on his own.
That's your job.
And that's even with him giving you bread on top of him taking care of his responsibilities as a man in the household. But you said that's your job. Would you like to elaborate?
That's your job. You hear me? That's your job.
What you mean, job? Job care?
To take care of miscellaneous shit.
I mean, niggas don't think about everything. Like,
see, the thing about me,
laundry too. Laundry's definitely
that's
cool. Because unless I get the last pair, unless I see the last pair of drawers with the hole in the back, I know that's my bat signal that it's time to do laundry. that's the only way when you down to the last drawers in the back that you would know.
The ones that irritate the middle.
But when you have a woman, she'll do that every 2 weeks. Right. You open your drawers, one tank top, you come back from work, you got a drawer full of tank. First of all,
see me?
Shit like that get niggas hype. I love shit like that. It's the little things for me. Like opening my drawer.
We can have an argument, and if I open my drawer, my shit done. You know what? Hey, babe, let me talk to you.
You can have whatever you like.
Let's have a conversation.
It's nothing like that, bro. It's nothing like a woman who makes sure her man is good. Good.
I started treating you like a parent. You know, like the parent was wrong, but then they realized they fucked up. I walk in the kitchen like, we want to set a drink? 2 cubes.
Glass,
give me that look like
glass or plastic?
Babes, 2 cubes, right? All right.
On the rocks?
On the rocks? All right.
That's
want to put your wine in the freezer?
Someone always gives a little more. Most time, that's the men. Absolutely. Men obviously do more, but that's why you have to do more to get that treatment on the back end. Because I feel like broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. I personally feel that. Because the fact that a woman could let a broke nigga come in her crib, clap her buns, and then break her heart later and make her cry is crazy. Like, I see why y'all go crazy and y'all stab niggas, because the fact that you giving him pussy, he's not paying no type of bills, and he got the nerve to play you is crazy. I kind of understand why that go crazy. No, the man paid the rent. I handle the rest. Cynthia, you are a woman of my own heart. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, but you as a man, you gotta go the extra mile. A woman wouldn't know it's time for an oil change or the car needs a particular type of fixing. Like some stuff, women aren't built to know. They can teach themselves it, or they can take it to a mechanic, and the mechanic is going to charge you $300 for a job that's only $100 because he sees it's a woman. I'm not gonna lie, that's how women get taken advantage of. He sees a woman pulling up to get her car fixed. He gonna hit her over the head because she don't know.
I was thinking about something stupid.
Well, let me read some of these comments. Nah, when wifey buy me some new undergarments, I be feeling all special inside. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, it does something to a nigga's soul.
Especially when she get to the right boxer brief. And she know they got you got the extra layer. What?
And Polo come out with new drawers every season.
And you got the fresh tank top. And she get to the bag of socks, but you ain't even get the bag. The socks is already put away for you, and you're like, wait, I never had these before.
Tank top, you see it? You see the tank top? It look like Jesus walked in the room. You see how white this is?
That shit like a background. You hear me?
Do you see this? What? That's a good fucking feeling right there. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, man. Buy a nigga some drawers, okay?
Men are simple demons.
Extremely simple, but definitely demonic.
We're simple demons.
Oh, shit. Talk your shit. That's right. Thank you for agreeing with me, Queen. Traditionally, it's not 50-50. A man is supposed to provide. The female handles small shit, and they both provide together with the children. God forbid a man loses his job and the female is supposed to hold it down. He should be able to fall back on his woman. Absolutely. Which is why I don't believe in 50-50. But, right, they don't make women like that no more. Women are extremely aggressive now. They'll lead and the man is following. You see what Oprah did to Stedman. It's not like that. It's either you got an all the way aggressive woman, or you have a woman who's submissive, or you got the in between. You got the woman who is submissive, but you have to show her you're worth submitting to.
It's hard to find it.
And yeah, it's extremely tough. And I'm
there's plenty of fish in the sea, but you ain't trying to catch all of them.
That's a whole fact. But yeah, if the man loses his job, you want to know that your woman is there. But I feel like that's where your 40% kicks in. Because I feel like if I'm taking care of the big stuff that you don't have to worry about, an example, rent, car, and everything, I feel like you should be putting a little bit of bread to the side because you know I'm taking care of this. Rent 12, 13, 14, 15, we talking about 1,600, big money. Like, I feel like when you get your bread,
women always put money to the side.
I feel like they are saving demons. But not every woman, because they know that this nigga is going to hold it down, not knowing what the future holds.
But here's the thing about it. Women get courted and dated all the time. So half the time, half the shit they do, a lot of niggas is paying for this shit. She's not paying to take the nigga out and do a lot of this bullshit.
Take your man out. Please take your man out.
And then when you got to look at it, when it comes to women clothing, women can look beautiful with the most simplest, cheapest shit.
Fashion over.
Men, it's more than, and men, when it comes to us, when you trying to step out in court, bro, know that she knows the price of what you got on. Like it or not. Demons. So you got to look a certain type of way. Here's the thing about a man. You can't wear that outfit again.
I low-key be insecure about that. Because I feel like everything I post on the gram, I can't wear it anymore because they're going to look at my gram and say, look, this nigga had that.
Nigga had that on 2 months ago.
2003.
Right, you can't do that. Like, it's done for you.
Well, some weekends go by and the nigga wear the same outfit the whole weekend. First of all, if you know you're about to have a popping weekend, all right, and the weekend is going to be filled with festivities, do yourself a favor and Do not wear the same clothes back to back. You think nobody gonna notice because you didn't take a picture or you ain't posted on the gram. But people was there, and people definitely did notice. I don't know why Modelo puts this gold condom on top of the, like. I want to drink beer. I don't want to. This ain't a scratch off. Anywho,
it keeps it preserved.
Oh, we're gonna keep on going with the comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm catching up on the comments. We did a lot. Only the miscellaneous shit. That's right. Absolutely. Because the nigga won't think to buy drawers at all. Like me, I buy drawers once a year. Okay, and I just pray that the drawers that I had last year still work and are unholy. Okay, the best time for me to buy drawers is when the winter comes.
Socks every fucking week.
Socks is my shit, and Ralph Lauren is my shit. But the thing with Ralph Lauren is, if you know, Ralph Lauren drops different type of drawers once a year. So what I do is when I go buy drawers, I buy 2 or 3 packs. That's 9 pairs of drawers right there. 7 days in a week on top of the other drawers I already got in the crib. Look at the math. The math is incredible. But I know with Ralph Lauren, if I bought the same type of drawers, I'd be wearing the same type of shit, and it looked like I got on the same drawers every day.
That'd be the issue with buying packs. That's why I don't like buying packs and colors.
But you gotta buy the multicolored pack. That way you're not. Don't get me wrong. The solid blacks and the whites are cute, and the grays. But you gotta do the blue, the red. You gotta do all of it, bro.
The only thing about the multicolored pack, I don't think that the fabric of the boxes is as good as the one that only has 2 to 1.
I'm gonna show you some of my drawers. Polo has incredible quality of underwear, bro. I'm telling you.
I used to do Under Armour.
Under Armour is really good. If I'm not doing Polo, I'm doing Nike. But I also bought American Eagle, and American Eagle is really coming up in the underwear section because they are very, very good. Shout out to American Eagle.
Has always been substantial.
Exactly. Traditionally, men take care of everything financially. Women take care of kids, cook, clean, etc. Right.
I don't even do that.
But we're not in traditional times because if you want to be technical of what comes with tradition, and I feel like, Shelly, we had this conversation. If you want to be technical about what comes with men's tradition, it's traditional men usually have a side bitch. And he's also taking care of that household as well as yours. We don't live in those times no more. Feel like black love is great and is prospering. And I'm all for it. Folding my drawers. Absolutely, bro. It's nothing like coming to the crib. You left to go to work. You have 2 boxes left and 1 tank top. And you come home and you open the drawer to shower and it feel like Christmas. You like, oh shit. And then you smell Gain and Tide just perspirating from the goddamn clothes.
It's like when a nigga pay for your nails, and every time you look at your nails and somebody give you a compliment, you know the nigga that paid for it. Every time we open that drawer, we know who did that. Like,
that's a fact. Thank you.
All this shit.
Thank you.
So before a nigga cheat, he gonna think about it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, she folded this shit nicely.
No, a nigga still gonna cheat.
You think so?
A nigga is still going to be a nigga at the end.
Nah, bro.
I'm telling you.
Certain shit really matters, man. If you had a bad childhood.
Exactly. Right. I totally agree with you, Mario. Thank you, Miss Norris. Appreciate you. Coming home to a fresh package from Ethica and Arroz con Gandulas cooking. Hey, I see you like you a Spanish woman because that's Arroz con Gandulas is definitely elite.
That's a fact.
Most men don't appreciate that type of attention. Like, fuck out of here. Here goes a PB&J sandwich. You get no full-course meal. And this is why you had somebody messing around on you, Shelly. You can't be treated like, I ain't gonna lie. You can treat a man like a king and he's still gonna be a piece of shit. Right? I get it.
You can see the signs.
All right, but yeah,
niggas don't. Like I said, niggas is simple demons. You can see the signs. Like,
men are creatures of habit. Like, we gonna do shit the way we gonna do it because that's the way we like to do it.
And if we do something differently, then you can look.
And you'll be able to peep it before we can even peep it.
Right.
Like, oh, you used to kiss me before to go to work.
Right.
Now you chuck the deuces and walk out the house. Like, that's different.
Right.
Unless you had an argument. Because I think after an argument, I personally do not like being touched. I don't like being nobody near me. Like, that's me. But I've learned to grow.
I still do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I learned to grow and appreciate that sometimes that psychologically and emotionally fucks the women up. Because it's like, damn, this nigga is that mad. He didn't even kiss me before he left for work. Like that's
If it
crazy.
wasn't that serious, and I know as a man that it's something petty, because at the end of the day, we know as men, we know as human beings that there's something petty, but we want to stand our ground. That's the problem. Standing our ground on some shit that's petty, and it turns bigger than what it is, because now you mad at some other shit, and you ain't even fixed the petty shit that you mad at. So if it's something petty, if I gotta get over it in order for you to understand that I'm being a bigger person, I'm gonna get over it in order for you to understand I'm being a bigger person. But you gotta look at yourself.
But sometimes they even get mad because you didn't address whatever y'all was arguing about.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with women and men.
Break that down, King.
The problem with women and men is men are willing to address what's wrong. It all depends on you willing to listen. Yes.
Not me.
Bro,
if it's stupid, I feel like stupid shit don't require a conversation.
No, but that's the problem.
Like, I'm not about to talk to you about why I left the toilet seat up. Bitch, I forgot.
No, but that's...
Yeah.
Right.
You fell. I'm sorry.
No,
okay? I'm sorry.
If you feel some type of way about something, you're going to say it. Women feel some type of way about something, they're going to hold it. And then when you ask them what's wrong, nothing.
They're going to give you context clues, too, like the shit is a
I
test.
don't need context clues. Because after I ask you and you don't tell me, I'm not talking about it. Because I gave you a chance to open up, but you want to withhold this negative energy upon me so I can be uncomfortable. When at the end of the day, I got mad other shit to deal with to come and deal with what you want to talk to me about. No, I'm not doing that because I won't do it to you.
I felt that.
So the same value I have in letting you know what's wrong at the moment is the same value I feel like you should have for me. And if that's not the case, then at the end of the day, I understand. Deuces. Real simple.
Kim is laughing. Well, that's what we're here for. We are both sides of the same coin. Yes, but females now don't do that. They spend it on bags and expensive materials. Well, that's when it's up to a man to know what type of female he dealing with. Like, sometimes you can't fake it for a long time. Like, the real you eventually is going to come out. And I feel like in relationships, like, people fake it so much for so long that there's leaks in whatever you presenting yourself to be. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in my relationship, I fronted a lot.
Before I date you, I need to see what you can provide yourself with and your standards of living.
Yeah, because I'm not supposed to upkeep you.
I don't see that.
Already kept.
You can't fake it to me.
God damn, you on point tonight, sir.
Bro, they can't. Like, as you grow up as an adult, you start like, all right, you got all this, but how are you living to provide yourself all this?
For real. There's no way that you have caviar taste in McDonald's pockets. It doesn't make no sense.
Or McDonald's standards of living.
Horrible. Okay? And we see them roaches when we come over to the house. We just don't say nothing.
Why your couches are the ones your mother gave you?
Why is I'm taking my shoes off in the goddamn house and the carpet dirty? I'm wearing my sneakers. What are we doing here? Okay? Clean your carpet. And maybe I might consider walking around in my socks. Okay?
Even if the carpet ain't dead, but the first nigga I say hi to is that fucking cockroach that just walked past.
And that nigga say, what up, nigga? Take your shoes off in the house.
And he walked comfortably. He ain't even hot. He just... Another nigga. That's what
I ain't gonna lie, that shit is embarrassing. I remember one time I was in the crib and I was sitting on the couch with a girl, right? And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Blah, blah. We chatting it right next to each other, bro. But this is like the armrest. Bro, fucking roach decides to just...
Look at you.
On the armor, just walking by, too. Stop for a little minute. And I'm thinking, all right, maybe he gonna keep on going. But if he passes me, she gonna see...
So you was trying to hold cool.
Yo, bro, so I'm saying, like, please don't move. Just turn around and go. So I'm here cracking jokes, slapping the headrest. I'm like,
that nigga ain't moving.
Yo, bro, he is not moving. He's like, you gonna have to kill me. So that's exactly what I did. I grabbed the nigga with my whole hand. I'm like, girl, you funny.
The nigga had cockroach juice.
I'm like, girl, you funny. And I held that motherfucker in my hand so tight, like, damn. And then I'm drinking some
real
nigga because you know where you came
I'm
from.
telling you, bro.
He was like, you know what? I ain't gonna let this mess up the atmosphere right now.
Bro, I drank a sip of
And
beer
she
and
realized?
she didn't realize at all.
Nah, you gotta tell her.
Ooh.
You gotta tell her. She
No, it's too late.
Nah,
I don't talk. She a demon. I don't talk about her.
I'm about to say she owe you one. That's. You see what I said about men
That
being
was
simple demons?
That was tough.
That's the
Fucking. It was embarrassing, bro. Very embarrassing.
How you embarrassed for her?
Huh? Because I knew if it was me and I peeped the roach just walking by the headrest, like I would have noticed that you just killed the roach in your hair. But shout out to her for being naive. Nothing wrong with catering when your partner treats you good. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's a man is gonna always make sure his girl is good, man. All the time. Because his happiness is based upon her happiness. The happier she is, the nastier she gets. Listen to me, guys. The happier she is, the nastier she gets. Like, I need y'all to really remember that, all right? If Uncle Easy ever taught y'all anything, take that one advice, okay? Your credit score is important. And the happier she is, the nastier.
You know what's the most simple shit that a man will love? To me? If the nigga walk into the crib and you get up from whatever you doing to just give him a little hold on the chest and a tap kiss and go back to laying down, that nigga, nah, this shit fire.
With the random kisses while you sleep?
No, like, let's say you walk into the crib from work.
Mm-hmm.
She laying down. She gets up from laying down, walks up to you, puts her hand on your chest, gives you a kiss, and go lay down again.
Or she go get your food warm up. Ain't nothing like that.
Bro.
And you come in the first few days, hey babe, how you doing? Are you hungry?
Before you eat, you want to clap.
You gonna eat in the room or you gonna eat in the room?
Before you eat, you want to clap.
I gotta shower first.
But before you eat, you want to clap.
Yeah. Most men. But I'm old. I figured after I clap, I want to go straight to sleep.
Nah, you gonna eat.
Now we gonna wait. I'm definitely eat.
Right
After I eat, I'm gonna shower. After I shower, then we gonna
you gotta give her a husband.
You gotta give her husband.
But you gotta do that before you eat.
Nah, I can't do that.
Nah, I gotta do it before I eat.
Yo, bro, I'm coming from work, bro.
You know what's
I'm
my problem?
hot.
You know what's my problem?
I'm tired.
After
I've been in the car.
After I eat, I'm hungry.
After you eat, you hungry?
After.
What?
Well, technically, it's true. Because after I eat your food, I'm hungry. Because after I take care of you, you know, giving you mucho amor, I'm hungry again.
Nah, I go to sleep, bro. I be too tired. My day legit starts at 6 a.m. Then it's 14 to 15 to 16 hours of work. Then it's the other job. And then I do it all over again. Like, my time is extremely precious. That's why I be chilling. Now I buy t-shirts, tanks, and socks. Yeah, that's definitely excellent, man. It's miscellaneous things that niggas don't think about. Me, I love socks, so I'm always buy socks. But tank tops, I run out them shits quick. They get holy or they get dingy. If they dingy, I use them for work. If they pass the dingy stage, I throw them out. Okay, I don't keep tank tops no more than like a year or two. I don't like when niggas be fresh broke. Eso, CS3 sticks. But yeah, unfortunately, they're doing that because they want to attract women. Right. Now, if you women would lower down your standards of how y'all expect the man to look, don't judge him by how he looks. Judge him by what's in his account. No, then it'd be a different type of vibe.
How he carries himself.
And right, sometimes he might not be the best dressed, but
the thing about the niggas that dress the simplest, but they confident. They confident for a reason. They confident. For real.
Don't watch a nigga buying bottles and shit in the club. Don't get me wrong, I buy bottles, but that's for fun. I was about to correct you. Yeah, I don't do that for the drinks. It's usually the nigga that's in the corner at the bar.
I do it for me.
On his third drink. Absolutely right. But it's usually the nigga that's at the bar taking his shit and just sitting there chilling. That's usually who you gotta look at. Okay? Cause the nigga up there spending money, don't get me wrong, he got it. But he probably not a good person.
He got it financially, but not emotionally.
For real. He might be different. A full conversation about drawers. Absolutely. Shit. Men love underwear just as much as women love panties.
This is a podcast for men. Y'all want to know what's on our mind, right? This is shit we talk about.
And we are 90% right, okay? Our hit rate is incredible. Allow me to check my fan duel real quick, guys. I apologize, but I got some money on the line. I did slow down, okay? I did. see what's going on here.
I know you invested more than honey.
Okay, we still looking clean. We are looking good. We're looking good. Okay. Look here. Look what I spent.
All right, so look.
Okay, back to it.
I'm going to pray for you, man.
Pray. I need it. Lord knows. Yes. Santos, porfa, please. Whether we accept that or not, it happens. Yes, it do, and I agree with you. No, they don't think about that. Mario is right. Motherfuckers still cheat. Some men. But that doesn't make him bad, though. Does it? Because the man cheats, does that make him a bad person? No. He can still be a good dude and be kind-hearted, but sometimes he got shit fucked up. Let's be real. Like, he's not a horrible person because he cheats. He's still a good dude. Like, don't take nothing around him. Like, he's not smoking coke. He's not gay or on the down low. He's not in the corner sucking cock for money. Like, it's a lot of stuff you can cross out that girls would rather a cheater than something else. Because niggas out here really ain't shit. Some nigga could beat the shit out of you, cheat on you, and still come home and beat the shit out of you some more and rape you. Like, it could be really bad. I'm just saying, it can be really bad. Okay? Extremely bad. Sometimes I'm happy at the women that are in my life. I appreciate each and every one of you, from mom to sister to niece to cousins. Like, I love all y'all because I know it's tough out here for y'all. Each and every one of y'all, my heart goes up to y'all. And Uncle Mario, Cousin Mario, loves you. Tommy, Polo, Lacoste have premium cotton quality.
See?
You know your drills, Mr. Torres. Absolutely. Ethica and PSD. First of all, about this Ethica, okay?
Ethica.
I personally don't like Ethica because I feel like Ethica aren't for men. Ethica are for little kids, okay? But the fact that these little kids be wearing the Ethica to the Deathica be crazy, okay? Ethica are sold separately, one by one.
35.
So if I see you with the same pair of Ethica drawers 5 days out the 7-day weekend, I know you ain't wash your ass. You gonna hand wash drawers to put them back on your body and then to sag at the... Nigga, why are you sagging? What you showing off? The fact that you got the same drawers on 3 times?
The art.
To match. I saw one nigga had some sneakers on, but then he had like the Cheetos underwear. And I'm sitting there like, what are you doing?
Freak. You're a freak.
It's disgusting and demonic.
You're a freak. Yeah, he's into some negative demonic doings.
Whoever I'm into, I've treated well. Like you said, Mario, a nigga gonna cheat anyways. They don't think about how you folded drawers or cook his meals. Unfortunately, they don't. That doesn't mean that you still go and appreciate it though. Cause those type of actions, if he ain't got you, God do.
You still gonna appreciate it because when they go back to the next nigga is like, you ain't gonna lie, when this nigga cheat on him, take it from him.
Wrong men aren't confrontational. Capricorns at that. Milk, I need you to elaborate on that. Because I am a Capricorn, okay? And I feel like Capricorns are one of our good, great signs, okay? We are the only sign that ends a year and start a new year, okay? Not a lot of signs can say that. Matter of fact, no other sign can say that.
Say all the wrong things, even though they're right. At the wrong time.
I don't feel like I'm confrontational, okay? If I'm wrong, I admit to being wrong. There's nothing wrong with, you know what, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But what I find wrong with is when you admit that you fucked up and it still gets brought up for you to make a point. Like, why does something I did 60? That's what bothers me. Like, I apologized. We got past it. But for you to make your signature moment, you thought to bring up old shit to help you win. If you got to bring up old shit to win the argument, you lost. Okay, it's because you had nothing left in the tank to say, so you had to bring up some old shit to bring your argument home. Nah, that's fucked up.
But that's what they do.
From Shay, men take a fake accountability in an argument only to become a repeat offender. I'm here, family. Hey Shay, fake accountability. Now, taking accountability isn't in the apology. I feel like it's in
the action.
It's in a changed behavior, right?
So,
but not everybody's behavior is going to change at the pace that you want it to change.
Just because the person told you I'm going to call you back doesn't mean they're going to call you back.
Some shit happens,
right.
And you get caught up, and you forget to call back.
Depending on that person's reaction after that, that's when you can understand.
Every
real is fake.
Arlo was a philosopher back in his time. Yes, he was. This man knows a lot about a little bit, okay? And I definitely respect his opinion, and I listen to him. You're dirty. I hope you talk about the cockroach thing because it definitely was.
Gotta be the cockroach thing. What I wanted to ask you was, when you went, did you fling it or did you go to the bathroom?
I held him.
For how long?
I held it for like 2 minutes because I didn't want to feel like I grabbed the roach, and then got up and left. So I was cordial. She said something sarcastic that wasn't really funny, but I'm like, girl, you crazy.
So I had a question. So the whole time she was talking to you, you wasn't even thinking about what she was saying. You was thinking about that roach.
Yeah, because I still felt the legs. Yeah, the legs were still going like that. the legs were still going like this in my head. I'm like, this nigga still ain't dead. Like, damn, nigga. Oh my God. Yo, bro, it was bad, bro. It was a tough time in my life. Okay? Listen, okay, I'm not afraid to admit. I'm not afraid to admit that I've lived with roaches. Okay? Roaches.
Yeah, but I hate you. You helped that joint. You was a trooper, bro.
Social media be lying. That's why it's good to get to know people. Absolutely. Because some people aren't who they post to be.
You can see it in makeup.
That's a fact. And I feel like if you have a makeup on in every picture, anything more than anything more than 6 face pics, I'm going to assume you're fat.
Anything with 3 filters down from the first one that was there, yeah, you lying.
It's just that. And it starts there. Like, you are put on this type of pedestal from a man because that's what you presented.
Imagine if a man was stretching out his
media.
shoulders. The same way women were stretching out their cheeks with the picture with the editing. That'd be crazy.
And them Photoshops is getting a lot of hand. Nah, that's different. Absolutely, it is different, but I have to do what I have to do. Sorry. Still got the drills, though. Shout out to me and the drills. That's a fact. The happier we are, the nastier we are. Absolutely.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Uncle Easy is crazy. Yes, I have a couple of screws loose, but I blame your grandmother for that, old niece of mine. Are both of you guys in a relationship?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, I am. Okay.
Happy one with God.
I feel like my relationship with the Lord has grown fonder and fonder now. Yeah. I personally feel like I have a life partner. Like, I feel like thick or thin, single, in a relationship, poor, rich, I know I can pick up the phone, and on that other end of the phone, somebody's going to fucking pick up, and they're going to hold me down.
They're going to yell at the nigga.
And yeah, absolutely. And they're gonna, and I'll do I'll do the same for them. Right? And then I feel like a bond is better than a title.
Yeah, I'm Gucci. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm like that. I'm blood clot.
And that's what it is. Thanks for the question, Miss Miller. Op is that shade. Arlo, talk to me nice. Mario cheating ain't cool. Don't justify it. It's not. But it's like, what are you gonna do? Right? Like, are you willing to just sever a dope relationship that you built with somebody based on the fact that from time to time he has sex with other women? Right? It's no disrespect to you or the relationship, right? He's still dope, right? He's still taking care of you financially, right? He still makes you happy. He still makes you laugh. Nothing changes. But from time to time, he sleeps with other women. Yes, absolutely, it's wrong. I admit that it is wrong. Oh, wow. But is the relationship worth severing just because he doesn't 100% do the things that you like? Like, let's be extremely serious. Like, how bad is cheating? If you had to pick options of a man.
Guys, if she cheated.
if she cheats. But the thing, women are a lot better than men when it comes to doing shit like that. Right. I'm just saying, you women are demonic. You hear me?
But
if she cheats,
are you gonna get over it and accept it? Or...
Now, how do I find out? Does she tell me she had another dick in her mouth? Or do I go through her phone and see a dick on the phone?
Oh, her phone probably open and you see the text message. Whatever.
Or the name Big Dick Energy.
Even if the name is there, if she cheats,
how
are you going to take it?
I feel like I'm in, at this point, if I've done it, I'm in no position to judge. And for all the millions of times that I've probably done it and she took me back, even though she loved me. No, it's just the same. Yeah. And she loved me through all of that. I feel like I'd be able to, but it's tough for me because
she's basically saying your dick's not enough.
Not even that my meats is not enough. I feel like women, to let another man penetrate you means that he means more to you
because he's giving her security.
Right, and I feel like a woman is not going to walk to another man, wop the boot, give him head from the back and all of that just to get up and walk out and chuck the deuces. I don't feel like women are capable of doing that and just walking off.
My thing is this, right? If she's already financially stabilized
mm-hmm.
and you are just a piece of her mental, emotional security, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a partner for her mental, emotional security,
mm-hmm.
is she wrong for doing so?
For finding her mental and emotional security?
Right.
No, absolutely. I feel like everybody in this world should pursue their happiness. So whether it's morally wrong or not, but if it makes you happy, live your life. Live your truth.
But if she makes you happy, why add more issues or add another person that shouldn't be there
mm-hmm.
into the situation that you guys got going on? Because now you guys are a dynamic and you're breaking the chain for a second of pleasure when it can turn to a catastrophe of emotions.
And that's, my friend, is exactly what I'm figuring out. I'm legit in that space where I know that's wrong. Now it's the nigga, then why you doing it? Like, that's the answer that I'm looking for. Then why you do it? Because the man is gonna stop when he's well and good and goddamn ready. A snap of finger is gonna stop. The light bulb is flickering at this point. I can honestly say that the light bulb is definitely flickering. It ain't on, but it's flickering. If a man is not scared to lose you, he's not the right one.
That's a lie.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Shit. If the life partner goes, nigga, I'm out, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a pump fan, like, bitch, go on. But in the back of my head, I'm like, what the fuck have I I'm gonna sit there like, what the fuck have I done? But that's the thing. Men got pride and ego that's beyond this world, bro. And me, my ego was out the door. Like, I really don't give a fuck about an ego.
Women always understood how to play with emotions. They were taught that since young. Don't play with my emotions. Like, I'm like, all right, get out of here. I could care about you, but go ahead, bro. Live your life.
Only a toxic nigga would say that because they are a Capricorn. No, that's not right.
Nigga said no.
I disagree with you. Only because you apologize doesn't mean the other person got over it. Absolutely. Everything is going to take time. Let it all out now because no one wants to rehash the shit over and over again. Agree with you 100%, Miss Flores. Shout out to you. Capricorns are not confrontational. That's one y'all don't like to have serious conversations. When y'all are wrong, that's also men. Lastly, Uncle Mario, Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. not Capricorns. We're talking about in calendar years, okay? We go back to go look at your calendar, okay? Capricorn starts December what? I would like to say 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, and ends January 19th. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Shout out to the Aries gang though. You guys are one of a kind. Heard you on the lifetime partner. I feel like everybody should have a life partner. Like whether it works out or whether it doesn't work out, I feel like you should have somebody that when you're in need could look out for you. Whether it's emotionally, whether it's financially, whether it's mentally. Like it plays a role. Absolutely. Cutting that off. We must be poly and only you LOL. Must be poly and only you know. What the fuck? Get it. From Shay. Cheating. Agreed. If a woman cheats, it'll be over. A man can't stomach that. People don't want to share their significant other's parts. Right. Right? But I'm to think another man put his meats
and you're about to put your mouth on it.
And you're about to put your mouth on it goes crazy. But further than that, as I was saying before, I feel like to have another person have you like I had you, it has to be more than just y'all fucking. Like I don't believe you gonna put meats in your mouth just cause it's meats. Like I feel like y'all had conversations, y'all been indulging these conversations for a while, and you went and got your cheeks clapped because you felt some type of way about it. Men can have sex and walk off, and then continue to have sex and continue to walk off. Women, I don't believe are 100% capable of that. Like at least 60% of you is gonna feel some type of way about the individual you had sex with, unless you a demon. Mm-hmm. Cheating is hurtful. It's not about us being able to tolerate or handle it. Absolutely, and I've done my share of hurting, and it's not cool at all. It's not. Men do not forgive, but always wants to be forgiven when they are the cheaters. And you ain't getting no argument from me. I agree with you. Mel says, facts. Yeah, it's clear the ministry in the comments is not for that message, sir. Y'all not. But it's the reality of the situation. Like let's keep it a buck. It's gonna happen. It's not like we can snap our fingers today and no nigga is allowed to cheat tomorrow. It's gonna happen. You're gonna run into somebody you care about, and he's gonna hurt you. And it's more than just cheating. He's probably might hurt you in other ways. But in all the ways you could be hurt,
not all niggas cheat.
Not all men do cheat, but most of them do. Not all, but most. Females cheat based on feelings and emotions. Absolutely. Capricorns live double lives. Just saying that from seeing it done from multiple Capricorns. No double life for me. I ain't got time. I work too. If my double life is my job, absolutely, I live a triple life. Shay wants to come on. Oh shit. All right, Shay. I will see if I can send you the link, and we will go from there. Let me see if I can find the link. You wanna screenshot it real quick, bro?
You gotta text it to
Matter of fact, I can do that. Copy. 1 second, guys. Shout out to the iPad where I can do multiple things at once. Nope, that's not it. Where is the option where I can... Sometimes. All right. Deepest apologies. Okay. Here we are. I can agree. Women cheat. It started emotionally. It's rare that it is just physical. The rarest. All right. Shay, we're gonna invite you. Appreciate you for wanting to come on. And I also want you to say what you got to say about child support being a broke bitch sport. We need to hear that from a woman because I feel like it's not clicking. When women cheat, we upgrade. When men cheat, they downgrade every time. Right, because men feel like they already got what's good. They like it's just something to do, which is really, really fucked up. But I feel like it's sometimes it's just something to do. I agree with Arlo. You can ruin a bond like that. People need to think before reacting because everything and everyone isn't worth it. Oh man, Shirley, that is dope. I love the way you put that together. Absolutely. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Sometimes before you think about cheating, beat your meat and see how you feel after. Don't look at me like that. Because I feel like after you are thinking about it and you wanting to do it, like beat your meat and see how different you feel. If you still want to do it after, it's a problem. Aries are phenomenal. No, I sent it through the iPad. Let me send it to you?
You sent it to me?
No, I sent it to
Shit?
Yeah.
Send it to shit.
No, I sent it to Z.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do that.
And you're getting private calls and tell them to stop calling because we are live. Aries gang, we the best. Okay, calm down. Aries, okay. Females can do that too. I don't believe it, Cynthia. I don't believe it. For me to give elite meats and for somebody to get up and just say thank you and walk off is crazy. It's never been done in my 34 years of living. So somebody came, gave you elite spits and the JJ, and you gave them elite meats, and they got up and left the crib.
No, they never left me.
I'm talking about got up and left the crib. No emotional attachments whatsoever. Has it ever been done? This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. I can do that with no problem. Well, Kim, you are a demon. 1 second, Shay. We're about to bring you in. Let's finish the rest of these questions. And actually, the new year is the start of life at the spring equinox, March 20th. And I love the way y'all sneaking in y'all signs. Capricorn, damn it. And you all, sir? That means my man eat ass like a crab. Hey. To know and think a man penetrated your woman, booting, or fuck buddy can make people feel some type of way. You're not putting your mouth where someone just shot up the club.
You hit me? Megan the bite, nothing.
Absolutely right. I agree. That's why I don't date them. Toxic. Damn. Great topic, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you.
You're the best.
It's not crazy at all. Laugh my ass off. Females can do that. I agree with Cynthia. I haven't seen it. I have yet to see it. If anyone got a story of a girl who came and laid it down on you and didn't rest for a couple of hours, it's crazy. Like to get up and leave after elite meets is demonic. I don't know. Elite meets and dap them up all summer, ladies.
What made you fuck them in the first place?
For real, like why would you want to come and bring your toxic vajayjay
No, not even that.
into my space?
Why would you? Not even that. Why would you want to be on another nigga's list?
He's a part of the list.
Even if you walked away, you still a part of the nigga's list.
No, but it's the fact that I could and I did.
Okay.
Because not for nothing, girls is girl will fuck with a particular nigga just because of the clout he has.
No, but
so just because when you get into a conversation with another room with women, you can say, "Yeah, I had that," and it makes you look a little certain way, even though you kind of do look stupid. But it's what it is, bro. I promise you. I've done it before in the past.
If you fuck me, don't
wow. This generation of females move like niggas. They don't care.
Yeah,
Males, I agree with you, kid. Hurt women at times can fucking leave. It's a defense mechanism for the most part. No, it's not.
It is.
Because you're not dealing with your emotions.
They are.
So laying down on your back and letting somebody else clap your buns is dealing with your emotions? That's a defense mechanism.
You know why?
So your pussy is a defense mechanism.
Because now she's in control on she's in control of the ending of the book. The fact that you know you did what and she left, she had the control of how your emotions feel. Because you know what the nigga gonna do, he gonna keep blowing up her phone.
It's possible for us to smash and walk away como se nada. We learn from the best.
You gotta guess
Men.
your way to it.
I'm sorry, Miss Guest. You will be coming in shortly. Let me give you these last couple of comments. Honestly, bragging on sex is lame as fuck. I agree with you. Like, why would you want to feel like, first, unless there's a couple of reasons I feel like you should brag. Like, sometimes if you see your girl running into a wall, you might be able to tell her, listen, I don't think you want to do that. It's not a good idea for your safety and your sanity. I feel like girls give heads up a lot. Niggas really don't. Niggas don't really care about what's going on. We just mind our business all the way. Unless you a slut. Women have no choice but to be independent and act like a nigga because men don't pull no weight no more. Damn. I agree with you. Women are not addressing their trauma and independent women syndrome. The power of the cat. Men school women and they say women move like niggas. Agree with you. Relax that. I can do that by myself and let the proper man lead. And Kim says, I agree. Now that we're fully caught up, I would like to bring someone who has an opinion to the stage. This is my homegirl, Shay. She is really, really dope, peoples. Been a vibe since the first day I met her. And here she is. Shay, what's up, girl?
Hi, family.
How you doing?
I'm good. So
I know that you had something that you needed to get out the way, so by all means.
You told me to address the situation where I feel child support is a broke bitch sport.
Not that yet. We're
Okay.
into the women
We'll get there.
cheating and stuff. Now, have you ever had a situation where you went, laid, you put in the work, you put in the demonic doings on the man and got up and walked off?
Wait, what?
Now, the topic we recently had is that women cheat, but cheating is different from a man's perspective because it's emotional ties to that cheating. And I personally feel like a woman can't go in, have sex, feel no type of way, and walk off. So now my question to you is, have you ever had a situation where you walked in, laid it down, talking about woo wop the bam, and got up right after, and Diddy bopped out the crib?
I mean, no.
That's incorrect.
Because real women don't kiss and tell.
So your answer is going to be no, even though it might be a yes.
On ourselves. However, when women cheat, when we say cheat, is a difference. I'm gonna just be straight up. For a woman to cheat, home is definitely lacking something. Because we could have the brokest nigga in the world. If we love our dude, the nigga we could meet Diddy. We could run into Jay-Z. But if we love our dude, that's not even a factor. When women start entertaining outside her relationship, that means she didn't address things too many times. It has been overlooked too many times. And now she's acting on it. Some, don't get me wrong, I'm not speaking for myself, but from conversations, some girls do it out of spite, which I don't condone. Let's put that disclaimer out there because I feel real women know you can never get a nigga back with your vagina. That's whole back shit. I mean, that's just my
whole back shit.
That's whole back shit. Like, you can never get your nigga back by fucking another nigga. Like, that's because, as I said in the comments, men are not forgiving when it comes to his lady cheating because that image plays repetitive in their mind. Another nigga, you doing to him, doing to another nigga what you do to him. That ego get hit real different, and he can't swallow that. We're more forgiving. Because it's like, as a woman, you tend to make excuses, whatever the case may be, when you really love a nigga. But when you get to a point where you get tired, let me just keep it real. Every woman got a savage. I don't care from the preppiest bitch to the nerdiest bitch to the she's it's a savage side in her. It's a demon side of a woman that I don't think a man ever want to witness. If you love her, you don't never want to activate that side, because when we get to there, it's really we don't give a fuck. Like it's a really we don't give a fuck type of aura, and it be no holds bars. But to say have I ever laid it down on a nigga and get up? I mean, we live in an era now. Me personally, I haven't, because like I said, you can't use your vagina to get under another nigga's skin or whoever you dating. But I'm amongst wolves that I know bitches that'll lay down with a nigga for the nut and get up in his whatever. And it be the most cockiest nigga she humbles.
Period.
Like you that deal, but a little bit of everybody getting money. I mean, you think because you getting money, you doing something, but you're not. You're really not.
Period.
And bitches in this day and time, because I really feel a lot of women haven't unpacked hurt. They harbor in it. And newsflash females, and I'ma just keep it real with you. It's fucked up to say, but we can't do what men do. Yeah, men could fuck 1,000 bitches. He's that nigga.
Can you say that louder for everybody in the back?
Women can't do what men do. Even though we could do it better.
A lot better.
Way better. And I can promise you, if you ever found out your bitch cheated on you, it's because she wanted you to know. She wanted you to know. Now, my thing is, when you go out and you lay down and you sleep with somebody and you have feelings, 9 times out of 10 when women cheat is emotionally connected. She done shared something with him and now he done got the panties off. But we live in a time now where bitches want to be city girls.
Period.
You know, and that's not our era, because that's really like, you know, the younger generation, and I'm not going to say all of them, because some of them is built different, but you know, it's the notion of, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that nigga, get him for whatever he got, and this and that. But newsflash, lady, if you fucking a nigga and he paying for shit, fair exchange is no robbery. You really not winning.
Can you say
you're not winning, cause getting a nigga is when you don't give up nothing. When you got good gift for gab, you didn't juice the nigga. He didn't bought bands and APs and Rolex and Chanel's, all that good shit you like, and you just giving them conversation. That's juicing the nigga. Bitches got the concept wrong.
Period.
They got it all wrong, all wrong. But if they choose to feel like you sleeping with a nigga constitutes. You stepped out on a nigga, you stepped out on your dude, or you just having sex with a nigga, fuck them, and then never called them again. Some girls think that's a win, but it's really no win for you. Because homeboy slutted you already. Whether you feel you got up and left him, oh yeah, I fucked that nigga and it was nothing, he still fucked you, because men do the fucking. Men do the fucking. Like, girls, this is why I feel mothers need to mother their daughters. Mothers need to mother their daughters, because men do the fucking. I don't care how much a bitch feel. Yeah, I fucked that nigga. It wasn't about nothing. No, it was about something. It was.
It was a little bit about a lot.
Yeah, it was. Because you niggas do the fucking. We get entered. And for me, I feel sex is very spiritually connected.
Period.
Amen. Amen.
You laying down with this one, and this one.
Energy.
That's a different type of energy. Somebody said, right, I want to be a city girl with my dude. Facts. Only your dude.
Facts.
Not the city dude.
You fucking 3 niggas at one time and you think you holding down business.
Right. But if you fucking, one thing I respect is an honest hoe.
Period.
I love them too.
I respect an honest hoe. I don't respect bitches that play goody and then
front.
You behind closed doors, you DJ K Slayer, R.I.P. to Dad, any and every nigga because you feel like that's what you want to do. And then on the forefront, you judging the next woman because that's what she chooses to do. It's all about morals. And a lot of girls these days lack that.
Do you think an honest hoe could stop her behavior?
Do I think an honest hoe could what?
Could stop her behavior.
Do I think anybody could stop behavior because it's learned behavior.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Absolutely.
It gotta
It's learned behavior, right?
Person worthy of
that.
giving that up.
So it's learned behavior, right?
Being a hoe is definitely learned behavior.
I want the rest of y'all to listen to that. It's learned behavior.
It is. And to be honest, sometimes let's just double back. Sometimes people get the misconception of hoeing. Now, we'll see it as hoeing, to the average hood people, but it's really underlying factors. Getting raped at an early age make you promiscuous. Yep. So you sleeping with random dudes trying to regain control and really can't. To us, to the hood, to society, is like, oh, this bitch is a hoe. When this female really hasn't dealt with unpacked trauma. And that's a lot of times where female don't understand going out and doing things like that. That's just another body count. Now, me personally, when me and my ex broke up, we grown. Everybody get an itch, and you want it scratched. After a while, you're not gonna go out and keep fucking this nigga and that nigga and this nigga and that nigga. You're gonna fuck the dick you know. That's the dick you familiar with. So, and if it's the dick you love, it's gonna take a while after you break up to stop sleeping with that penis. And that's being real. That's just being real. So when you sit back and you think like, okay, she's out here, she's hoeing, she's doing this, she's doing that, but in all reality, it's really underlying issues that she's dealing with. Somebody said, Shay, please send these notes in your book. When she's really dealing with underlying issues, she's projecting this image. Like, I have a daughter, and I teach my daughter. She's becoming a teenager, and I tell her the worst thing a female could ever have on her name is a hoe, because that's embedded. Yeah. Once you get that, that's not coming off your name as a woman. So be mindful how you carry yourself. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of niggas be lying out here on their dicks. A lot of niggas out here lying on their dicks.
Like fake chains.
Yeah, like fake chains. Yeah. Definitely fake chains. Neck all green and shit. Yeah.
You understand?
That's all crazy.
Yeah. But in hindsight, like I always tell my daughter, she's coming of age. She's coming in as a teenager or whatever. And I teach her to be mindful, because I'm a mother that mothers. You have to mother your daughter. We live in a society where we got social media now. So images projected. Sometimes you gotta sit and I got homegirls and I got friends, and you gotta question if you really my bitch. I'm gonna tell you, like, bitch, do you really love yourself? Like, why you moving the way you moving? Like, what's wrong? Let's have a conversation. You understand? Because as a friend, we should have these conversations. Women cannot do what men do. Now, and if you feel like you need to fuck a nigga to get that urge off, because we have now what's called situationships, and girls be like, oh yeah, we just fucking, because real talk, we live in an era where they say side bitches is winning, but they really losing. Period. And I'm gonna tell you why they really losing, because when you sit and say as a side girl, I never been a side girl. Let's put that out there, because I'd rather be the bitch cheated on than the bitch cheated with. Come on with it. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I ain't never playing second to nobody, nothing. Cheat on me, nigga. You ain't gonna cheat with me.
Period.
I promise you that. I promise you that. You gonna cheat. You gonna cheat on me. You're not gonna cheat on, because every bitch get cheated on. It is what it is. Like,
That's what I was trying to say.
niggas love the feeling of pussy. Different pussy is a high that they chase.
Ooh.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I've never saw it like that.
Yeah, it is a high that they chase. Think about it. When you bust a nut, that's you get that tingling sensation, hair standing up.
It's called dopamine.
It feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking new pussy is a thrill. That is a high that men chase. Like, so if you think you've been with your nigga 10 plus years and he never stepped out on you, baby girl, you crazy. I just give the nigga the utmost respect if you never found out, because that means he respect you enough to not let it come full circle. But when you dealing with situations where you have girls stepping out or cheating or whatever the case may be, whatever a woman feels she needs to do to lay down with another man and she just getting up, women are really losing, because guess what? You just a body count. Whether you feel like you get up and diss that nigga and do whatever, you still a body count. You still a notch underneath his belt. He's still fucked, regardless to what. So you really don't get no brownie points for that. I mean, I never I ain't gonna lie. I put the work so my ex nigga to let the nigga know, nigga, this is what you missing, and you ain't never getting it back. You know, sometimes women, we fuck for a purpose. You know, we fuck to make a statement like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this nigga because he keep playing with me, because that's already emotions involved. When you dealing with people that don't know self-discipline or don't know how to control their emotions can supersede your intelligence every time. And sometimes that puts you in situations where maybe you have regrets later on or whatever the case may be. But when it's all said and done, as a woman, we can't, it's okay to say, if you're a female and you want to say, yeah, I fucked that nigga. It wasn't about nothing, but it was about something. Cause he fucked. Whether you feel it was no attachment, which is a lie, because women are emotional creatures.
That's a fact.
A side bitch will be a side bitch for 5 years. And she will be everything to you that she know your lady at home is not. Because she's really hoping to replace Shorty.
Right.
And when she finally realized you ain't leaving home, here come the problems. This is why men get caught cheating and women don't. Because after a while, bitch want her presence to be known.
Period.
A nigga, your bitch got good pussy and he fucking on your girl, he quiet as cat. Because he want to keep popping. You fucking on, you my man, and you know I go to work from 7 to 3, and this is the time you have conversation with your side bitch, and she know I'm at work because she know the time that you and her's having relations. Now when you decide you ain't leaving me, now the bitch is calling time she knows she ain't supposed to.
Calling by mistake.
Now your phone ringing at a certain hour, and that, because she know women, we are curious. We gonna get to the nitty gritty of some shit. When that intuition start kicking in, we get into the bottom of everything. Okay.
CIA.
Yeah, we FBI ain't got shit on your lady at home, so don't ever think you sick. I just want you to know that.
And she always got a bitch on speed dial that can find a bitch in 1.1
Right,
seconds.
and that's a fact. So you sitting here and you sitting here having these conversations, and you thinking, okay, well, she not fucking on me, she not doing whatever. She really is, because we slick with it. We that's not true. Check her phone. Listen. Yes, we do, Castillo. Yes, we do find out everything. Intuition never lies. That's a fact, Raven. But you sitting here thinking your bitch never cheat on you. She may have stepped out on you a few times. And you didn't even know it.
It was worth it. And she was still
You
cooking,
never know it.
showing up for you, baby.
Oh yeah, because women,
We don't skip a beat. We don't skip a beat.
You don't feel good.
right? Because that's a fact. Because men cheat
And skip a beat.
and skip a beat.
Start fucking up.
We cheat, and I say we because I'm a female, but I don't cheat. Disclaimer.
Yes, I mean, good women don't cheat.
Right. Because if I gotta cheat, nigga, I'm leaving you. My new nigga ain't sharing your time.
Okay,
That's a fact.
heavy on not sharing. Heavy on leaving. Because I'm selfish.
I'm very selfish. But women will cheat and still come home and fuck you, suck you, make you dinner, run your bath, and you'll be like, nah, my bitch ain't stepping out on me. That bitch ain't a stepper, she a stomper. Okay.
Stomping, wait.
Right. And meanwhile,
That's the whole fact.
you getting caught left and right because the bitch you didn't dealt with,
She acting out.
she in her feelings. Because that's what it boiled down to. But when it's all said and done, I feel like, I'm not going to say no names, but I got an aunt and an uncle who've been married a lot of years. And I asked them, because in our generation, you don't see where people, I feel like once people have kids together, they break up. In our generation. You can't be in a good relationship as soon as you have a kid, then you break up. But I feel like our generation really don't have longevity relationships because we live in a world where the perception is so many options when it's all diluted. I got brothers and I tell them, you got to understand the difference between a bitch that's a liability and an asset.
Big fact.
You can't be both.
Big facts.
Difference.
And not financially.
Right, not financially.
Okay, let's
because
talk
it's
about
never
it.
always about finances.
It's emotional.
I don't want, it is way more than finances. Way more. Because when it's all said and done, you got to be there for your man emotionally, spiritually.
Oh, okay.
And when you said earlier, Mario, a bond is bigger than a title, I'm a firm believer on that. Because when you can be married to a person, but if you have a bond with a special somebody, and it ain't even got to be sex-wise, it could just be a spiritual connection, a mental connection, an emotional and understanding connection. That wife holds no bearings just because she's a wife or just because he's a husband. A bond supersedes everything. But that's a bond that as adults, some of us is heading into our 40s. Some of us is just coming into our 30s. We're growing. We're evolving as people. And when you're with someone for a long period of time, it's something called growing pains. You go through that. Our grandparents lasted long times because, let's be real, back in the day, our grandmothers wasn't set up to be the breadwinners. So there's a lot of shit they had to deal with because they didn't have the credentials to boss up. We live in an era where women, we live in an era where a lot of women is aggressive. I laughed in here. You want to know why? It's true. It's true.
No, I tell no lies.
It's true. No, you don't. It's true. But you got to understand, a lot of us is aggressive because men don't provide the platform to be gentle.
Yes, right. They don't.
To be gentle. A lot of women want to, like, I'm a gentle person. A lot of people see me and I be press play go. But when they get to that point, it's because I didn't been passive with a situation, and now I feel a motherfucker trying to play on my intelligence.
And that's the part.
And that becomes a problem. And when you with somebody, you supposed to know your significant other. You supposed to know them like the back of your hand. My mother always taught me, any nigga you with, any man you with, because she didn't say nigga, any man you with, you better know him like you know your menstrual.
Period.
And as a woman, when you in sync, and I'm talking spiritual wise, you know when something's wrong with your dude without him saying something. You know when something ain't right, and you supposed to be in tune with him. So you feel it. That's why I say that intuition don't lie.
It never lies. It always, the intuition always be the
Before you know, they said that saying a mother's intuition. We women first before we a mother. That intuition doesn't come once we have children. That intuition is always with us. So we act on that. And when you with somebody for a long time, you in tune with them. But if you always lying, I always gotta be a detective. I always gotta see a sign. And sometimes bitches know the type of man they with, and they not gonna leave. They not ready to leave. You know, I always tell people, I ain't gonna tell a woman or tell my friends, oh, leave that nigga, he ain't no good, he just, you leave when you tired of being sick and tired. Then you go. But in the process till you get to that point of being tired and sick and tired, there's a lot of shit you're gonna endure and deal with, and not necessarily overlook, but you're going to pay attention to, and you may make, some women may make excuses. Then you have the aggressive women like me that's gonna fuck you up.
Oh, okay.
Have
I'll just fuck you up. Drag your shit.
Right. You gonna get dog walk, and then we could talk about it in the morning.
And you better kiss me goodnight, nigga.
And you better stay in this bed.
If you don't sleep with me, we're gonna have a problem. Right. If I catch you in the living room, I'm gonna fuck you up on the sofa.
Right. Speaking to me, I'm gonna tell you, as a woman,
Right.
I know how to treat a man. I know how to, and I'm speaking for the aggressive women. I'm speaking for all my aggressive ladies. We know how to treat a man.
Facts.
We know how to cater to you. We know how to, love on you.
That's why we go so hard.
But you have to be worthy of that. You have to be worthy of that. That's that. We live in New York City. You get a New York City girl quick to say, nigga, stop fucking playing with me. Why? Because she is already emotionally invested.
Facts.
And now you playing with her emotions. You got some girls that are criers. That when her man do something, or she, a lot of people really can't communicate. To be real, they can't articulate a conversation where the truth is gonna come out, because the truth hurts. So they rather beat around the bush and do little petty shit. But when you have a woman that's very direct and she's letting you know, listen, me personally, I speak for myself. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Tell me what it is, and leave me as the woman to say, all right, I'm gonna fuck with him, or I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
So when it's all said and done,
right,
whatever the outcome be, it's on me as a woman.
It's kind of like
but when you right, but when you lie to me, you choose it for me.
Right.
You choose it for me, and then that puts me in a situation where now you playing on my intelligence,
and I'm gonna have to fuck you up.
And now I'm gonna have to fuck you up. Because I gave you a warning already.
You ain't ready for that.
Don't play with me. Aggressive women are not naturally aggressive.
We're not always there.
It's a lot of shit that we not going to tolerate.
That part.
That the crier may cry about.
Nigga,
that's the reason y'all aggressive.
Because but if I ask you, Arlo, if me and you together, and I say to you, Arlo, if this is the situation, if somebody said the commentary in the back, got it. If you come to me, Arlo, and you say, Cairo, this is the situation, whatever the case may be, I'm dealing with this, or even if you come to me and be like, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I'm at a point in my life where I still want to explore my options. Now, as a woman, I got to respect that.
Right.
I got no choice. You was honest with me. So if I choose to say, yeah, I'm going to still fuck you, or yeah, when we get up together, it is what it is. As long as you respect me when we together, that's all I care about. You gave me the option to say, this is what it's going to be. So now, if you don't tell me that,
well, how about you tell me that, but then you still want to control the narrative that I'm yours? You already said you want to be single.
right?
You can't
But
control what I do.
we know that men are very territorial.
That's fine, but you can't get mad
You
if
can't.
I go on dates, if I
You
do
can't.
stuff. That's
You
a
can't.
fact.
Some
That's a
guys
fact.
won't care. Some guys
Some
won't
won't.
care.
And
And
some
then you
will
have
get in
some
their bag.
that will really get in their feelings.
Yep.
But if you sit there and tell me this is what it is and I choose to still have relations with you, then as a woman, whatever the outcome may be, that falls on me.
Facts.
But when you deceive me, and I gotta find out later on this is what it is, when you could have kept it a buck with me, now I'm gonna get aggressive.
Right.
I'm gonna get aggressive. Because like, why the fuck are you playing with me? Why like I gave you the opportunity. Like, why are you playing with me? And then it's gonna get
men, I'm sure I'm gonna let you keep speaking. But men and women, if you don't have a person like this by your side, change your circle, bro. Please change your circle. Somebody who's gonna really tell you the truth, like it or not.
Let me tell you something. I'm a very blunt individual. And I'm very straightforward.
But you earned your stripes, though.
I definitely did, Arlo.
That's the difference. You earned your stripes.
However, a lot of people don't respect honesty because I always say.
I don't think it's not the fact that they don't respect it; they're afraid of it.
Right. I always say my motto is the truth. The truth gonna set you free, but it's gonna hurt first.
But you know what it is?
Right.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt first.
It's because a lot of women aren't receiving of this. So when men get a woman like that, it's like this fake. Nah, you're not standing on your word because you're so used to other women.
But that
like
comes
that.
right because both we in a generation where everybody talk about self-love and therapy and all of this, but a lot of people don't really do the necessary work.
Period.
To unpack that trauma.
Of course.
And we're not gonna talk about girls just walking around with daddy issues. There's niggas walking around with mommy issues.
That's a topic nobody gonna touch.
But niggas always want to talk about girls with daddy issues. But when we start talking about the mamas, everybody get on the defensive.
Look, even I had felt because you know the mamas. the mamas.
But it's just
the
a matter of
fucking up a lot of boys.
It's a matter of doing the work. Me personally, I'm single, and I've been single for some time now, and it is not because I can't be with nobody. It's because I choose not to. Because when I left my last relationship, I had to work on me. I had to find my wants, my needs, my don'ts, my likes, my do's. What I need to fix, because I ain't perfect. No woman is perfect. You know, some women can't own their shit, and then there's some that can. You got to work on you, and I think collectively, both men and women need to unpack. Men have a tendency to get under the next bitch to get over the bitch they done wronged and got left. So, I mean, it works like that. But I just want open honesty. Just be honest with me. Like, if you my man, I shouldn't have to second guess nothing you say. Everything should be straightforward. Everything should be, come have a conversation with me. Sit down and talk to me like, babe, this is what I'm going through. Whatever, this is a situation. Because if we a team, it's a partnership. We both got to do our part.
Repeat that again.
It's a partnership.
We a team. We a what?
We a partnership.
Okay.
That's a fact. It's a partnership.
Talk your shit, sis.
Right, because the NFL, you don't make it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl by yourself.
What is it?
Right. In order to win, it's a partnership. Everybody got to play their part.
And the team is solid.
And the team is solid.
All right.
And the team is solid. And that's a fact. You know, I got the spot in the back.
You don't know how shit is.
Shout out to the background. Shout out to us, because we the real ones out here. What?
See, they play
You
too much.
touch us enough. Okay.
I'm taking my wine. And I'm going to keep watching and reading the comments, you know.
Drinking your peach water.
We definitely appreciate your input. Everybody seems to love you, which is really.
We needed your input.
We definitely needed a female perspective, and that's a female who's gonna always like keep it a buck, not politically correct, but
Right.
respectfully say what she means and mean what she say.
Right, and I stand on everything I say. If y'all see me in the street, I'm gonna tell you I said what I said. But it's
What
like,
you gonna do?
Yo, bro, if you see her in the street, just wave. Don't say nothing. Nothing.
bye, y'all.
Later.
Later.
Thanks for joining us.
Later, punk.
Appreciate you.
All right, bye.
All right.
That's, that's the women we circle ourselves around. You hear me?
And she respectfully agreed and gave her points and gave examples of her points,
Yeah.
which kind of helped. Shout out to my baby.
More than help. It did more than help. Way more than help. Like you said, the camera fell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn. And we went well over our hour.
But I'm glad.
Nah,
For
definitely.
the person that was in the room,
Definitely.
I'm glad.
I would love it and appreciate it if
This
everybody
is why we
shared
think
this.
the way we think.
Please share. Please like. Please subscribe. This was really, really dope conversations. I don't even mind these conversations at all because I feel like it's us at the end of the day. We definitely are held accountable. I like the fact that she listened to everything I had to say, agreed with some, disagreed with some, and then
But then
gave
here's the thing about it, right? Pay attention to what she just did that most
Mm-hmm.
women don't do. She took everything we said and was able to actually be a woman to understand where we was coming from and break things down piece by piece. She just did not take what was said for her advantage to win a conversation.
She didn't listen to respond.
Right. She met us in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about it. Meet a man in the middle and he's going to work with you. If you can't, that's on you.
We're going to definitely bring Shay back. We definitely need
That's
Shay.
a fact.
Shay needs to also be a co-host. Okay, you're gone too far, okay? Because we've definitely been giving you
We're not sharing
the
like
best part of us
that. We're not sharing
this whole time. Like Shay is the best kept secret. We keep Shay in the treasure box.
We keep
along
a couple
with,
of them.
with all the other dope women we
Keep a
have
couple
in our
of them.
lives,
Keep a
okay?
couple of them.
Yeah, sometimes you're not privy or entitled to meeting everybody, all right? Shay is a little piece of the foundation that we have built here at To The Left Podcast, okay? And I love her for that. Yeah, Arlo, shout outs to me, Aziz, and Shay, because we the real ones. All right.
Got you, little one. As long as you know that you're on the list. Top 5, you hear me?
Accountability. That dialogue is crucial. Absolutely. I agree with you more. But not for nothing, because we got so wrapped up in men being men and women being women and hearing it from both sides, we actually forgot our third topic. So we're going to save that for next week. The topic is definitely going to be child support, okay? Now, I understand some of you agree with child support, some people disagree with child support, but I feel like as adults, we need to open this conversation and look through it thoroughly. And this is from both sides. This is from a dad and a mom side. So, Lord willing, if everything works out, Shay will be back one more time next week if her schedule permits it. But also, we are definitely open for everybody who say, yo, I want to get on. We are definitely open to opening that door and having everybody come on.
And the standards has already been set high.
Right. So if you're not coming here with that Shay energy, we don't need you here, okay? You need to mean what you say what you mean, and be a big stomper, quote unquote. Okay.
You hear me?
Not a stepper.
Stomper.
A stomper. Shout out to all the big dogs. Okay. Once again, oh wait, somebody wrote something. My baby daddy is not on child support. Every woman doesn't have time for that. I'm not forcing anyone to provide, but I manage well alone.
Amen.
God bless you, Queen. I appreciate
Amen.
you. Not for nothing. Child support is a topic people really don't concern about. Like if you look deeper and deeper in my stories, say about 2020, I have a whole story of how I beat child support.
Listen, we're gonna talk about that later. We gotta talk about
But
that later.
we are definitely gonna talk about it next week.
Because we're gonna get into it and then we're gonna roll and roll and roll now.
You got anything you wanna leave off and say?
Watch the people you keep in your circle. Keep an eye on your partner.
Well, clearly, Because she could come home, fuck you, suck you, and cook for you, and clearly still be having meat to her mouth.
That's why I trust no one.
That was, I ain't gonna lie, that was the scariest / realest shit I've ever heard. Like, damn, I'm here happy about fresh tank tops and drawers. Meanwhile, she could have gave head before she went and got the tank top.
The next nigga could have got it, but at the end of the day, you can't do nothing about it.
The next nigga could have bought my tank top and drawers to the house.
You can't do nothing about that.
Sprayed her buns.
You can't do nothing about that.
And left right before I came.
You can't do nothing about that. That's why a woman can know, a person can be your happiness.
Shit. You can't find your happiness in a person.
Right. You got to be your own happiness. Just understand that you allowed them to be there. Besides that, keep it pushing. It's going to hurt because you allowed them, but what could you do?
Arlo, let him talk. Don't come outside smelling like skin. Arlo voice.
Thank you.
Good night. Enjoy tonight's topic. Thanks for coming, Lisa. Every Thursday between 8:30 and 9. Because, tomorrow's never promised. But, 8:30 and 9 is definitely it. We went to Target to shop for you, baby. Asshole. Independent versus codependent. Ooh, that is dope. Shout out to you, Miss Jenkins. That is absolutely dope. My last thing that I want to leave off with is I'm doing a party. August 19th. I need everybody to pull up and enjoy yourself. The party is called Foreign Feats and Summer Nights. It's going to be a really, really dope event. It's actually my first party. Never done a party before. So I'm actually excited about this one.
Enjoy yourself.
Want y'all to pop out. Want y'all to enjoy. Bottle packages will be presented later. Hookah is definitely going to be in the building. We got DJs. We got dope bands. Ecstasy and Outlaws. Shout out to both of them. DJ Roy. DJ Primetime. DJ Lab. Oh, my God. I'm excited. And we are 4 or 5 weeks away? I am so looking forward to this. And what I'm going to leave you with is, damn, it's tough. I got a lot of things I want to say, but one of the things I really want to leave y'all with is there's nothing wrong with putting your happiness first.
At all.
Regardless of what other people may feel about you being happy, sometimes you being happy at the risk of others is something you have to do, because nobody's going to take care of you or love you like you love you first. So take that with you guys, man. Please put yourself first. Don't put your happiness on anybody else but you. It's called self-esteem. Okay, it's an esteem of yourself. Next week we will definitely be on. We will continue this child support. Please like. Please share. Please subscribe. Shout out to Affinity Black Network. It's a really, really dope site. I need you guys to check out the YouTube. I need y'all to subscribe to the YouTube also. All right? Please subscribe to the YouTube. Please like, please share. I appreciate you guys. Until next week, we're going to do the damn thing. Good night. Love you. God bless you guys.